My name is Kim Schrader. I'm the general manager of the Warren's Cranberry Festival, and my job is to oversee everything that happens to make our festival work. Cranfest celebrates, actually we are a fall festival, and we do celebrate that our area has the largest amount of cranberry marshes, and so when they started, they needed something to have the festival revolve around, so they chose cranberries. So we teach the history of the growing and the harvesting of the cranberries along with the fall festival. It takes place in the whole village of Warrens. We have the streets, the lawns, and the ballpark that we use. Every year we bring in probably 35 to 45,000. The festival started in 1973, and it's always the last full weekend of September. To help the village out really is how it started, and then, like I said, they had determined that the cranberries was the most popular thing in the area and that they would like to teach everyone the history and therefore also have a celebration for everyone to do when they came, and that's how the festival started. We're a nonprofit organization, so all of our funds go back into the local communities to help them out. Probably $2 to $3 million every year filling the hotels and the restaurants. Well, our money that we make here goes back into the village, and we give it to the fire department for new equipment. We help the school kids, both in Toma and in Warrens. We provide scholarships and really just help our local organizations. The activities. Well, if you like to shop, they have 1,300 booths that you can shop at.
We do craft shows, mostly Wisconsin, some Illinois, some Minnesota. We do about 30 shows a year.
I've cut back in the last few years. I do the state fair in Iowa. I do some arts and crafts shows. I'll probably do 8 or 10 shows a year. But I've got some stores. I've been around Des Moines to these stores.
And what you see here is basically all my garden produce that I do for either farmer's market or for here. So I do my own garlics, maple syrup, onions. As you can see, I like to get a little fancy. I do braid my onions, I braid my garlic.
It's called Cowboy John Dipping Sauce. It's the barbecue sauce. And it's got 2 flavors, a mild and original, and the original is just a little bit spicier than the mild. Yeah, I come up with the original. I found it in an old Western cookbook about 40 years ago, and I made it, and I didn't really like it, so I just renewed it. I finally came up with that particular taste, and I liked it. I made that for about 3 years, and I realized that somebody didn't like as much spice as I did, so I started making mild stuff.
We have done this show for 38 years now, believe it or not. Not here all the time, but wife does crafts, and we've been in front of the school now for 38 years. So I think it's time to retire pretty soon, right?
Yeah, I've done this show for about 6 or 7 years up there, and it gets a little bit better every year.
We have different kinds of contests. The pie eating contest has been a real popular one lately. You can also learn about the cranberries by going on the marsh tours, and they are on Friday and Saturday of the festival. Sure, we're on the top 100 list for the vendors, and we're on that every year, and that's over the United States, so it's very prestige. We received the restaurant award from the state of Wisconsin for having so many unique foods here. Many other awards as just being a great fall family festival.
It's different than anything I've ever seen.